Hey, what's going on, guys? Logdotzip here. And I've got some good news for you. As of Minecraft 1.14, Village and Pillage Sky Island world generation is finally in-game. That's right, floating sky islands now in Minecraft. Or I should say, back in Minecraft. Originally added way back on January 7th, 2010, older versions of Minecraft that were still in development, aka in dev, had a special world gen feature known as map types, and there were 4 original map types: island, flat, inland, and floating. Well, good news, my friends. Even though they look a little bit different from the in-dev version, these floating worlds are back. Today I'll be showing you a few of the best types of floating worlds to spawn in that are good for survival, as well as a couple that just look really cool. But first, I gotta show you how to make them. From the home screen of Minecraft Java Edition, click Single Player, click Create New World, name your world whatever you want. From there, go to More World Options, select World Type Default all the way over to one called Buffet. Then click Customize. From here, you'll be able to select a world generator type between surface, caves, and floating islands. And then you'll be able to select a biome of your choice as well. All different biomes found in-game. Once you've selected one, click Done, click Create New World, and watch as it builds all around you. And witness, here we are. We've selected our world. And now we start with our first of 3 that I think are best for survival. Number 1 is the one you just saw me click, Jungle Edge. This has a fantastic combination of grass, trees, melons for easy access to food, cocoa beans right away, and plenty for you to explore all around. You can even see that things like mine shafts are still spawning in. The exciting things about floating islands are the fact that you can still do your entire survival experience within them. You can still find your coal, iron, you've got mine shafts that will spawn in that have oftentimes chest loot that contains other things such as lapis, diamond, gold, and other loot. Things like ravines will still spawn in and give you access to tons of goodies, including both lava and water. There's plenty of building space on Jungle Edge with tons of flat area all around to carve out a nice home. But what I'd say best of all is you can actually find the Stronghold in the floating island biomes as well. Locate Stronghold. It's 1,400 blocks away, but we're not going to let that stop us, are we? You can actually see that it spawned in despite this being a floating island biome. We can literally see the parts that make up the Stronghold right here. Fantastic. Now be very careful trying to collect your Eyes of Ender here. Overall, this is my first pick simply because the island itself is absolutely beautiful. Our other picks are still great for survival, but they don't quite have the same amount of build space as Jungle Edge. Yet we still jump to them right now. Our next floating island is Forest, which is pretty much jungle, but with way more trees, like a lot more trees. But that also means a lot more variety of trees. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, twice as much variety. Wow. you get 2 types of wood instead of 1. But look, as we drop down, you can see that a lot looks extremely similar. We've got our mine shafts, we've got lava, we've got water spawning in, we've got zombies reminiscing about their lives, looking out into the nothingness, getting punched by heroes. Really handsome heroes, I might add. Oh my gosh, can't see anything. Oh wow, right here? Really? Get away from me. Wow, this is a heck of a mine shaft. I can't really tell if the forest floating island biome gives us like bigger or longer mine shafts compared to the Jungle Edge one. Again, there's a lot of biome details here that no one really knows specifically how they work just yet. For all I know, there's maybe a greater chance of getting a mine shaft to appear in your world if you use a forest biome over a Jungle Edge biome, because maybe there's a better chance of them showing up in forest over Jungle Edge in the regular world gen option. You know, it's kind of hard to tell. Dude, it literally looks so sweet on this world. Here's an important question for all y'all as you collect your lapis and gold. Good to know that those spawn in. What does the Nether look like in these worlds? Again, we actually have covered the buffet worlds in a previous video, but this is the final version, so things are looking a little bit more different compared to what they normally do. You can go ahead and grab yourself some lava and some water, and what you'll notice in a hot second here is that your best choice for making these portals is naturally going to be by using obsidian and I'll spare you making it. Once you've got your nether portal, all you'll need is a flint and steel. Again, something you can very easily get in these worlds. Light it up and head on inside. You'll be pleased to note that, well, I mean, I don't know if you'll be pleased to know. All you need to know, wow, ultimate long loading screen. Check it out. It's regular nether. I hate to break it to you. It's overworld floating islands only. You'll have to deal with it. It might even give you a reason to build in the nether if you need something that's really big and huge and you don't want to deal with floating islands. Although, honestly, this kind of looks like floating islands if it wasn't just covered in red everywhere. Talk about some sweet cinematics, though. Tell me this just doesn't look gorgeous all around you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we show you my third and final recommendation for today's video when it comes to beautiful survival seeds you can use for your biome types on your sky islands. Whoa, this looks cool. Hold on. I was going to stop and switch, but this is awesome. We had two ravines like run into each other here. Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. We're in the third world. This is Mega Taiga. Not regular taiga, but if you look at the biomes right down here, you can see it is giant tree taiga. That's the official biome name. If you add this to your Sky Island world, you'll be met with a very interesting combination. Imagine a cross between the Aether and the Twilight Forest mod, for those of you that know what that is. And shouts out to Ethan for that awesome comparison. Though you rock. But for the most part, it's the same story. Lots of flat land. You've got access to mushrooms, so you've got instant food right away. You'll be able to make tons of mushroom stew because you've got wood, brown, and red mushrooms. Plenty of build space, lots of trees all over, and still plenty of area for you to work with and explore around these islands. I happen to like how much bigger these islands appear to be, whereas some of the other floating Sky Island biomes, they seem like they were made up of smaller parts. This is like a huge island. It's still floating, but it's like a continent in the sky. I also really like that the Mega Taiga biomes do get lava pools from time to time. A way to spruce up, you get it because it's spruce log. A way to spruce up danger in your worlds, as well as get some easy obsidian. And see, strongholds appear in this one as well. They appear in all of them, but I won't act as though every single structure is going to appear in all of these, since you do have to choose a biome type. If you were to try and locate a desert pyramid, you'd see that that structure is nowhere to be found. Here's the underneath. Now, just to ease your concerns, I'm here to show you that there are mine shafts that will spawn in the Mega Taiga biomes as well. Man, they honestly look creepy when they're not covered in any stone. Like, they're not really mine shafts anymore. They're just wooden platforms of truth and hatred. Talk about a stronghold, huh? Look at this thing deconstructed. This is what you'd normally see in between all the stone. Now it's completely gone. It's like a weird X-ray of the strongholds. Well, here to show you, my friends, what the end looks like when you're on a floating island. Now, I don't want to spoil anything, but y'all remember the Nether from earlier? Right, it's going to be a similar story. The end is going to look as it normally does. So, no surprises here. We wrap up today's Floating Islands video by showing you two bonus sky types. These ones are just lots of fun. Why? Well, let me show you. Check that out. Tell me you don't love this. Tell me you don't love this. Tell me you don't love every second of falling gravity sand blocks like that. That was beautiful. That was so much. Bro, I could literally do it all day. I could do it all day. This is not the only reason this one's fun, although it is one of the main reasons it's fun. This is the beach biome type. You can find lots of turtles, floating sand islands, and water spilling all over the edge of what appears to be a desert, but what is actually a tropical paradise. And if you say otherwise, you're wrong. If you're ever feeling stressed, load up a world like this and literally just break all the different sand blocks that you can find. Watch as it dominoes. Oh, I can't get enough of it. Can we find some more? Yes. Yes. Ooh, that one was nice. That one was, ooh, this one's good too. Yo, the sequel. Can we just, oh my gosh, it just keeps getting better and better. Oh, favorite day. Y'all should leave a comment in the comment section below counting the longest amount of time you can get all of the different floating sand blocks to keep moving. If your comment wins, well, I mean, nothing special. You just feel good about yourself. The other final one to show off to you guys is the Nether floating islands. These, very cool. As you can see, Nether creatures still spawn in, and what's more, the fortresses will spawn in as well. So, if you're ever feeling like taking on an adventure, you could, in theory, link the floating island file data to the Nether file of a floating island overworld data. Now, I don't know exactly how to do that, but I know you can. that will cause both the overworld and the Nether to spawn like this. That's gonna do it, did you just... What? Weirdo. That's gonna do it, my friends. Let us know in the comment section below if you end up messing with some of the floating sky biomes, and let us know which one is your favorite. We'll see you for more 1.14 videos real soon. Subscribe.